Hi, everyone, and welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of Trapped in the Mists, a Curse of Strahd tale here on the RPG Storytelling Twitch and YouTube channels. Hey, everyone here. It's good to
Hey.
see everybody again.
Good to be seen.
Good. I'm glad. 'Cause sometimes it's not.
Right.
Those of you watching will notice that we are missing one Riss. Unfortunately, they will not be able to join us tonight. So we will send them all our love. And just as a reminder to those of you watching, if any of these lovely individuals are not present for the session, I will not incur any permanent anything on their characters. So don't you worry about Riss. Riss is just fine. Even if they do end up pulling some of the abilities that Riss has, no permanent death or disfigurement will occur.
Aside from already current death.
Yes,
Yeah.
aside from anything already happening.
Although there's several depths, actually, for being
Correct.
accurate.
Yes.
No additional death.
No, no additional death or dismemberment will occur. That's not the same D&D. But yes, thank you to everyone who's joining us live. I appreciate it. And I love that you guys take the time to come join us on our silly little game that we play and the stories we tell. It means a lot to me. So I appreciate those of you who are out there. If you are watching on the VODs on YouTube, or I believe there might be VODs on Twitch as well, hello to you guys as well. That is perfectly fine. Sometimes it's just not in the cards to make it to the live streams. Or if your life may not be set up to make it to the live streams, that's okay. The views on the VODs mean just as much to me, so I see you guys out there. If you do want to join us live, we stream just about every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, or whatever the time happens to be your local time zone. Let's see, right, if you're watching at the end of 2025, as this is being streamed, we should be fine, since today is the day before Christmas Eve. Next week will be the day before New Year's Eve. And then we're into regular January. So I don't anticipate any holiday hiccups with our scheduling, barring any sort of scheduling issues that just come about organically. But yeah, holidays don't seem to be a problem for us, at the very least, right now. Also, if you are looking for the lives and you can't figure it out for some reason, you can't find it, it's just not coming up, rpgstorytelling.com will get you the link to everything, all the socials, the Discord server invite, just about anything you would want. Some merch. Merch is there. Merch is good.
Merch is very good.
I will be ordering a calendar. I will be ordering a mouse pad. And I believe, I don't know the details, but I believe there's a sale going on of some kind.
There is.
So get yourself over there. Sarah, why don't you tell them more about that?
All right. So, we have a sale that is going on through tomorrow. December 24th is the last day of the sale. So definitely get your goodies before then. They won't arrive by Christmas, but you'll get the discount, which is the best part. And I think I did 25% off of any orders over $50. And that's all products on the site, including our new 2026 calendar, which features all of our wonderfully gorgeous character art done by Dusty Graphics, and it also includes our brand new, it's only been up about a week, gaming mouse pad. We had our Trapped in the Mist one that we've had for a while, which is gorgeous. I've got it on my desk and it's just gorgeous. But I just put up last week a new version of that gaming mouse pad, which can actually be used as a dungeon master screen or a player screen for people that play Dungeons and Dragons online like we do. So, because with monitors and everything, you can have an actual Dungeon Master screen there in front of you. So have one on your gaming mat, and it has all the information you could possibly want with like conditions and travel rates and equipment purchasing and let's see, so many things. Pretty much everything you can think of that you would need is there.
That's awesome. I am being told that we have 2 Gawains rather than a Dungeon Master on the stream. So we will sort that out here in just a moment. Don't you worry, everybody.
What, you want to be on the screen too? It's just asking so much.
Yeah, we don't need that many. We don't need that many Gawains. I agree.
I'll put it
Oops, all
on
the
maps while I do.
Oops, all Gawains. Please no. Gawain is a nightmare. There we are. I appreciate ya.
Yeah, even without the Lady Light, Gawain is still a nightmare.
Bro, paladins, everybody.
Right.
It's not like they're the
2020
best class in the game or something, you know?
2024. Guess your 2024 paladin. Ah, boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right. Well, without further ado, that brings us right on into gameplay. So let's slip back into the mists and surround ourselves with a thick fog and emerge back in the land of Barovia, where there is no sun and whose skies are always overcast by the thick clouds of the mists. As it is now, so has it been for decades, centuries passing as has each before it. The people here are born, they live, and they die. And some even find themselves unlucky enough to live through another turning of the cycle, when the mists and the shadowy creatures that inhabit them deem it time to wake the Count from his slumber, and capture souls from beyond their borders to entertain and torture the denizens here. And this is where our story continues. Gawain, what happened last time?
Last time we picked up in combat with Cole and Bone Snap. We kicked off the session with Yana getting a critical hit with the Storm Boomerang, bypassing Cole's mirror image, which was very beautiful.
Sure did.
After a barrage of attacks from me and Ivor, we got rid of the mirror image as well. Gawain was hasted by Riss, and we created, and I quote from the DM, a Barovia bake oven with Gawain's daylight spell.
I forgot about that one. That was a good one.
Eventually, we dropped Cole. The polymorph dropped. I think it was Ivor who dropped. Yeah, Ivor dropped Cole. Phase 2 began, and we began to fight Cole Snap. Reflective surfaces became abundant on the field, where they shot out this like insane AoE, hitting like everyone for I think just about everyone with damage. Let's see. Yeah, Gawain got the final stab in on Cole Snap, which then Yana took a wooden stake and staked him through the heart. We took a short rest to recover a little bit before we attempted to do combat with Urga, Eye of Shadows. We also decided it was probably a good idea to not fight Urga in a place of power for it.
Yep.
So we fucked off and went somewhere else. We were about to cross the river to do it. Then we were like, we'll deal with the vampire spawn later. So we set up our ritual circle and magic circle, all that. We made a hole, which was apparently too deep this time. Didn't anticipate that one. Thought they were all going to be tall monsters. but we went into combat, and eventually, through power of teamwork, Ivor got the final shot on Urga, Eye of Shadows. And then we made way across the river, and we went to a thinner part of the river to ford, so that we would be doing, I think, 3 instead of 5 dexterity saving throws as a group to stay on the ice boat that Nedro has created. And on the we expended a bunch of resources like flashes of genius, guidances, bardic inspirations, and other things to get the first 2 rounds through. But on the 3rd round, Bellatrix went in, then Yana went in, or Yana dove in after Bellatrix, and Gawain was like, shit, and dove in after, launching off Orion. And so we come back into the game with the 3 of us in the water. I believe, yeah, Gawain had used Center of Attention on the vampire spawn, so that they would attack me instead of Bellatrix. Also, one of my favorite quotes of the campaign so far was Nedro saying, "I will reiterate, I have done 0 damage tonight."
And that was true.
0 damage and still MVP.
Debatable, but sure.
You were playing chess. I was just shooting people.
Yep.
All right. So, with that, we have Bellatrix, Yana, and Gawain in the water. There are a number of vampire spawn that are swimming through here.
Can you be more specific about that number?
I cannot. I don't have a grid.
Who are all taking D6s from Gawain's hat?
Yes, from Gawain's hat.
And have sunlight hypersensitivity, hopefully, and are taking disadvantage from the sun sword, which is still ignited underwater.
Yep. It's like a string of bubbles. It's like a lightsaber underwater.
Yeah.
Bubbles filled with water vapor. I love it. So immediately we got, okay, at disadvantage, flattening out their not pack tactics, they're flanking. Bellatrix,
Fair.
we got 2 claws.
Oh, they're going after Bellatrix still?
They're going, yep, Bellatrix. We got all of them. So yes, with the center of attention onto everything flattens out to regular rolls. Yeah. Okay, so 2 rolls against Bellatrix. 21 to hit and 14 to hit.
21 hits, 14 does not.
All right, 7 slashing damage.
Could I have sentineled that? Am I close enough?
No, you're not close enough for Bellatrix.
Okay.
Could Caesar do it? Still defender?
Or smaller creature. How big is Bellatrix? Large?
Large.
Large. All right, so not grappled. No, Caesar is still on the ice raft.
Okay.
Okay.
That's right.
Then let's see. Yana, you have dove in. That's the bite. The first one is a 25 for 10 slashing damage.
Hits.
Second one is a 14.
Misses. Okay, so is that 10 reduced to 5?
Yes, if you were still transformed, absolutely.
Yes. Okay.
And then Gawain, that's a dirty 20 and a 16, which will both miss. All right, so that's their turns. Immediately jumping in at you guys. We'll do Bellatrix. We'll do Bellatrix, Yana, and Gawain in the order that you guys landed in the water. And then we'll come to the two who are still in the boat.
Okay.
And can you put in chat again the what are we getting attacked by?
You guys are currently crossing a river that is full of swimming vampires.
Oh, scuba vampires. Got
Yes,
it.
scuba vampires. Remember when you said when you sent it and you were like, wait in the chat, and I was like, too late, it's already there, because that was not the first time I've seen that one.
Scuba vampires.
Yes.
I think. God, is it worth it?
I mean,
I don't think we're doing anything else today. And if I have to revive one of you motherfuckers, I'll just use a couple of the mana crystals, I guess. I will cast Spirit Guardians.
All right, Gawain, we'll come to you in just a moment.
Okay.
Since we are going to jump in effectively without rolling initiative, make this a little bit easier. We'll do Bellatrix and Yana, and then we'll come to you in just a moment, Gawain.
All right. Sounds good.
So Bellatrix, holding her breath, is going to take a swipe at the nearest one,
Okay.
specifically aiming for the head and neck, of course, with
Of course.
21 to hit,
Hits.
unless she has advantage because vampires in water, running water.
No, these guys seem to be acclimated for it.
Oh, interesting. So that's 14 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Does Sunlight Hypersensitivity give you advantage, or is it just disadvantage on their attack rolls?
They just have disadvantage.
Okay.
No.
No.
So as soon as she makes her attack, she's immediately going to start swimming towards the surface.
Okay.
And then Yana will jump in there, and I will strike with the claws.
All right. So we got 2 attacks of opportunity as she tries to break and clear. One misses. One is a 23 to hit for 8 damage to Bellatrix.
Okay.
Don't forget she has healing pills.
Yep.
But yes, Yana, you maneuver over. We'll say that doesn't break melee since you dove in right next to her.
Mm-hmm. All right. So 3 strikes just right out of the bunch. It's 25 to hit for 9 slashing damage and 2
And you going
fire.
after the same one that was slashed by Bellatrix?
Yes.
Okay.
Might as well finish that one off.
9 and 2. Okay.
And then second hit is a 24 to hit for 14 slashing and 2 fire.
Mm-hmm.
And then 3 is only a 15 to hit for
15
9
will
slash-
just miss.
for 9 slashing and 4 fire.
All right. So with that last, that last one unfortunately does just miss. All right.
Oh.
So.
I thought you just said it just hit. So
Oh no, just miss. My mistake.
Okay.
My apologies.
okay.
We're working with an AC 16.
Mm-hmm.
Bathed in radiance. At the top of its turns, it will take some damage, and it does not regenerate. But yeah, that brings us to Gawain.
They should have been taking damage from my helm as well. Should I roll a couple? How many rounds of that should I roll?
We'll do those attacks were I was ruling as held actions, and so this will
Okay.
be they will have the first proper turn here after all of you guys have gone.
Okay. All right. Well, that will be 5 radiant once it is their turn.
And that's at the top of their turns.
I believe so. Let me double check
Okay.
that. Alma Brilliance. Any undead that starts its turn in that area takes 1d6 radiant damage. Yes, I'm going to. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and action cast Spirit Guardians. There we go. So it's in the. Why did that roll that many dice? That's just wrong.
Oh, it did both. If it was necrotic or if it was radiant, and it
That's
rolled them
weird.
separately. That's wild.
I'll just roll 3d8. That's yeah.
Why did you do it differently?
So weird. All right. 20 points of radiant damage. Wisdom save from all of them.
Oh boy. Okay. 20, and that'll hit all of them. Oh right, wisdom saves, and there are, we'll say 6 for now. Not disadvantage on saving throws. I got an 18, and then everything else is 11 or lower.
18 will succeed.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 61. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then everything else fails. Okay, and movement is halved, correct?
Yes, it is.
Regardless. And that's within 15 feet of you. Yeah, everybody's within 15 feet of you. Okay, cool.
Yeah. One thing I forgot to say was that for my movement, I would just place myself between them and Bellatrix.
Okay.
Also, I don't know if you did this as for Bellatrix, but I'm going to use my bonus action to feed Bellatrix another healing potion.
Okay.
You will have to move up to her since she moved away.
Yeah.
That's fine. I was trying to get next to Bellatrix.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't
I
have a
will-
bonus action to do it, so.
But
Yeah.
Bellatrix has a bonus action as well.
Does she?
Yes.
Yeah, everything gets a bonus action.
Okay.
So she can. There's a 3d4 plus 3 healing pill. Please feel free to take it.
Yep.
So as Gawain, as you then move over to Bellatrix, 2 attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
23 and 27.
And that's at disadvantage.
They were flanking before you
Or-
moved, so they
Okay, so
flattened
it's
it out.
straight. Okay.
Yes.
27 hits.
8 slashing damage, and you are grappled. So unfortunately, you don't get to move. So you can't make it to Bellatrix since the second one that grabs you and just like hooks your ankles, or it sinks its claws into your ankle through like the joints in your armor, and begins to swim downward.
Okay. That's fine. Then I guess damage. Since I can't do that, then I'll just take a potion myself, I guess.
Right, so who was dragged down?
Gawain is grappled at the moment.
Yes. It's fine. They'll cook soon enough.
All right, so that is Bellatrix, Yana, Gawain. The two of you, Ivor, Ned, up on the ice boat. Vampires are not continuing to jump up, but you do see the activity roiling in the water below as these guys are not more than 5 feet below the waves. So you can sort of see what's going on and what's happening, and you see, especially because Gawain is like a Christmas tree right now, just a beacon in the waves. And you see him go to move and like get caught, stopping short as he's literally melting everything around him in radiance.
Got it. Ivor, do you have a spell slot to cast Vortex Warp?
I do.
Cool.
Now, you read my mind.
Okay, so you can get I'll be saying this out loud. Gawain will be fine. One of us can get Bellatrix. The other one can get Yana. So I do not have a second level spell slot, but I do have 2 first level spell slots, and I can use a free action to convert them into sorcery points. I have 1 sorcery point left, so if I do that, I'll have 3 total, and then I can use a bonus action to turn those 3 sorcery points into a second level spell slot.
Very
And then
nice.
Vortex Warp Yana, not onto the ice boat because that's dumb, but to the other side, so that she's already like nice and free.
Yep.
Excellent.
Right across. Mm-hmm.
Yay, sword resource juggling.
This is what we mean by playing chess.
Mm-hmm.
This is why
Big
you're
fan.
the MVP.
I effectively have 0 sorcery points still, so you know.
So you have moved, you said, Yana over to the mainland.
Correct.
Ivor, are you doing that with you going to Vortex Warp Bellatrix as well then?
I feel like Gawain would be okay. So I will Bellatrix, yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
Over across.
And to be clear, we did our rolls last week for this last bout of dexterity rolls.
Yes.
So we're technically safe to finish going across after this.
Yes. Once you guys extricate yourself from this situation, you guys will be safe on the other shore.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now it's the vampires' turns. So they will immediately take 25 radiant damage, all of them.
Oh, plus 5 for my helm.
Yes, 20 plus the 5 for your
Oh
helm.
wait.
Oh, gotcha.
GM, can I action search?
Oh, yes, you can.
What is grappling Gawain?
A vampire spawn from beneath him
Can I-
is sunk into his ankle.
Can I shoot it?
You can.
Okay. Let me mark that off.
You're definitely within range. For sure. Yeah, go for it.
Where's my action search?
Features and traits.
Features. Oh, there we go. All right, thank you. Do. I'll mark it off later. All right. Let me roll. Hit.
All right, number. Put my potion in.
Total of 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
All right. Boop.
There it
Wow.
is. Ivor, I went ahead and I marked that action surge for you just so we don't forget about it.
Okay,
So you
thank
can
you.
just refresh your character sheet at any point.
All right. 24 points of damage.
24. Red, yes. Okay. Big hit. Big hit.
And you said refresh?
Yes.
All right.
That was one attack. You do get your extra attack on action surge. So you can shoot again.
All right. Well, might as well do it again. $21.
21 will also hit.
Wait. Ah, 11.
All right. Oh, that's a big chunk. Knowing that 25 is coming down the pipeline for them.
See Chuck here.
6, 25. 25, 80, and 45. All but the one who saved against the Spirit Guardians are bloodied or worse. At this point, however, more are approaching with as they smell blood in the water, quite literally. So the one grappling Gawain does still have him grappled and is like charring and like evaporating underwater, just being reduced to ash, however, seems to be death gripped on, and is going to let's see. Speed is halved in the field, so that and it's halved because grapple. So that's 15 feet halved to, we'll say 3 squares. No, 15 feet is 3 squares. We'll say 2.
Maybe
We'll give it 2
7
squares
feet.
to be generous. Since I would round up for you guys on the movement as well. It is going to use its movement, its action to dash, and its bonus action to dash again, using its deathless agility, to go 30 feet down. As it moves 6 squares down directly into the water. The glow of Gawain dims ever so slightly as more water is placed between him and the surface. The other 5 are going to surge in and, yes, make attacks flattened out by flanking. All right.
5 points of damage to them on the start as soon as they enter.
2, 3,
Or is it at the start of their turns? 1 sec.
These ones are ones who have already started their turn in the aura.
Understood.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we already did the 25. Okay, so 11 misses, 23 misses, 11 misses, natural 20.
I'll use my free silvery barbs for the day.
And it is 30 feet down, not 60 feet down. So that works. That turns it into an 18, which misses. 13 misses. 12 misses. 14 misses. 14 misses. Natural 1 misses.
Oh, shit. I lied. I forgot to have 2 extra sorcery points because of Meta Magic Adept.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
24 misses. Oh, boy. Okay. More. So reinforcements are coming, and
That's
basically they will arrive when these burn to ash at the basically at the start of their next turn, more or less.
Do I get a turn?
Yes, we will come to you then. We'll come to you first, and then we'll go to Bella, Trix, and Yana, and then we'll go to the 2 on the boat.
Awesome. Cool. I've been holding on to this for so fucking long, and I'd rather go away and not drown in this moment as I swim in full plate mail. So I'm going to pull from my bandolier the potion of water breathing and chug that as a bonus action. Look at them and say, I'm not trapped down here with you. You're trapped with me. And I'm going to just start fucking taking swipes while my spirit guardians are active.
Lovely. Lovely.
Yeah, especially I'm trying to cut off the arm of the one grappling me specifically.
That will be easy to do, but yes, go for it.
Yeah, those will both hit. 29, 26.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. These are undead, so it does the extra damage. I don't get to do that very often. What is it? A D8. So it's essentially 2d8 and then a d6. Okay, that's 8, 9, 15 on the first. 17 on the second, so 32 total.
First one, how do you want to do this against the one grappling you?
Gawain's look of panic kind of subsides as as oxygen returns to his blood, as he I don't know, grows gills or some shit. I don't know how this potion takes effect.
I like
don't know
it.
if is it like
I think you
gillyweed
just,
where I just
I think you pop out of the water as like Ivor's shots ring out, and you're like, "Oh, I have friends. Fuck you, bitch."
Yeah, something like that. For the water breathing.
Yeah, so that just that panic goes away, and I just calmly push the shield out, shield bash a little bit just to get some distance, and then swipe at the arm, just cutting it clean off.
And it this one blackens and just turns into a unliving corpse. There is the one that Yana and Bellatrix had been attacking, which was severely damaged, and the other ones have taken a couple of hits.
Okay.
So you have the second. You can move the second damage over to another creature if you want.
Okay, yeah, sounds good.
So we will go ahead and mark. In that case, the one that Yana and Bellatrix are working on also. You second slash out at that thing, and it also dies. Okay. Right, so both of these are gone, and you are no longer grappled.
Correct. Since I'm not grappled, can I start? Am I still sinking, or how deep is it?
Oh wait, how deep did I say? It said it's not that deep. Anyway,
You said it was like
deep.
Yeah.
We will roll with this abnormality for now. We'll say that it's not deeper than 30 feet.
Okay, sounds good. I'm
in a
at the
pocket
bottom
where it's wild. Yes, you're at the
But
bottom.
okay. Cool. I'm just gonna start taking. I don't have swim speed, so I will take half movement and just start calmly walking as these vampires are evaporating around me. And Gawain's plan is, since he just had to burn that potion, he's gonna make it worth it. We gotta clean out some tunnels, y'all. Just give me like 5-10 minutes. Gawain's plan is to use this full 10 minutes of the Spirit Guardians and just purge this area of the vampire spawn.
Secret tunnel.
This is
Yes,
fun.
exactly.
Oh, okay. I was gonna try and save him, but if you want to do that, sure.
I'm
If
now
they-
realizing that this plan has backfired.
No, Nedro, save your spell slots. I got more.
I had a way to do it without spell slots, depending on if, since it's been a turn, if the DM considers us safely on shore now.
True.
Because this was taking place in turn order, so it's been one, and I'm just curious, or I don't know if we stopped to do this.
My headcanon said that you guys had paused once where... since you guys had used your action for other things, if you want to use your action to finish the journey, especially now that Gawain is no longer in danger, you absolutely can.
Got it. I guess my second question to this is, how many ice blocks do we need for myself, Ivor, and who else is on this now? Caesar.
Riss. Canis.
And Canis.
Okay, yeah, so we still need 2. All right. Never mind.
All right. But yes, so you guys are able to make it all the way to the shore on this turn. Ah, boy. All right, these vampires are
It
going
uses my
to...
action, but not Ivor's.
Yes. Oh, yes. Ivor,
Yes.
it is you are up before these vampires go.
All right. Quick question though. For some reason, are we supposed to have a map? Or
No. No, this
Okay.
is all just theater of the mind.
Okay, got it. Thought so. That's why I kept like docking and
I was kind of wondering the same, because I saw you like
Yeah.
moving stuff on a map. I was just like, is there supposed to be a map that we're looking at that you just forgot to put us on?
Yeah, I was like, where are
Something
we?
like that.
Yeah. All right. So, okay. So Yana and Beatrix are on the other side, right?
We're on the same side as them now.
Yes, you guys are safely on the destination shore where you guys were headed. You have your action if you wanted to do something specifically. Gawain seems to be holding his own against these vampires as they come in after him, and he seems to you can tell based on knowing him that he's going to spend a couple of minutes down here tangoing with them to clear him out.
Okay. And where is Caesar?
Caesar's with you.
Okay. I'm going to pop Echo. And have Caesar, whenever Gawain is done with his march toward us, because he's just down there, just walking across the riverbed, pull Gawain up.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay.
And I am willing to, in this endeavor, burn a supernova as well, DM.
Oh, you're just gonna evaporate all the things and keep us all in mist. More mist.
If you want to use one, I will decrease. I'll make it more difficult because we're gonna do. I'm gonna do one roll to see how many hits you get. If you burn a supernova, that will decrease the number of. It'll decrease the die that I roll to see how many you hit.
Okay.
Or to see how many hits you get, or the whatever it is. Yeah.
Hits I take.
Yes, that's the word that I'm looking for. But yeah, go ahead and mark that off, and I'm gonna roll a d20 to show me how many crits, because realistically.
Can I give him a guidance on this?
I'd have to roll a 19 or a 20.
10%
and
chance.
Really, basically with the supernova, it's gonna have to be a 20. So I'm just gonna roll a d20 real quick.
I'm just gonna say, as I go supernova, like you just see one thumb come up above the water line, and it's just a okay symbol. Just for a second, just to let you guys know I'm good.
Okay.
Roll it for real. Oh well.
Going fishing.
Huh. 15. All right. Over the course of 10 minutes, as reinforcements roll in and vampires die off, there are a number who manage to get a quick little dig in. So we'll do this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. With your supernova, supernova lasts 1 minute?
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
That's a good
How
point.
many do you have?
I have 2 left.
Left.
I had 2 left.
You had
So I
two
have
left.
one.
Okay.
I have 1 left after the one I just used.
All right. So on the d20, I rolled a 15, which is actually a significant number of little dings coming at you. Using one supernova, because that also gives you damage resistance. Not only is it not only does it bump it up to natural 20s, it also is going to have the incoming damage. For one supernova, I'll have it for the first 3 of these 15, or the first 5 of these 15. For 2, I'll have it for the first 10 of the 15.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
how many do you?
I'll burn them all.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. So I will have this damage. I'll give it to you. I'll have it before I give it to you. And I'll just give you one, or I'll give it to you piece by piece, because you will have the option to heal, because this is incremental. Every several rounds of combat, one gets a hit, basically.
Yeah.
So
And I've got 40 points of lay on hands to play with.
Yeah, that's what I figured. We'll do it 5 at a time. We got 4 and 4 is 8, and 5 is 13, and 4 is 17, and 4 is 21 points of damage.
21. Okay.
Second 5, also halved. 4 plus 2 is 6, plus 5, 11. That's 3. Plus 4 is 13. Plus 5 is 18 points of damage.
18, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, and then these last 5 are not halved, as they come in the bits after your transformation. Let's see, 9 and 9 is 18, and 8 is 26, and 9 is 35.
I will have healed up my full 40, by the way, after that last volley on me.
Gotcha. That is not a worry. Okay. 18, 26, 35, 42. So basically, you just take 2 more damage, and you can mark off all your lay on hands.
Did Yana get a chance to do an action that turn?
I just healed it up. So I took exactly how much damage? 42, you said?
42.
Okay, so I need to take 42 back. Okay. All right.
Yana, we'll say that Yana could have shot some crossbows or something in there. As Gawain's gone fishing. After this point, it's like a burst, almost like a cluster of, or a coven of these vampire spawns have been following you. However, after several minutes, it slows. And it does not take the full 10 minutes. It's probably 3 or 4 before, Gawain, you have cleared out what's underwater.
Okay. After that time, did any of them, as they disintegrated, like drop anything interesting? As I was okay, cool.
No, they barely had clothes.
I will go ahead and once my spirit guardians once I've taken care of all of these things. You said there are a lot of tunnels that these things travel in.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely fucking not. Mold Earth.
Lovely. You can you close off everything that you can see. There is a number. However, every little bit helps.
Yeah. Hey, if it saves 1 civilian, it's worth the fucking 20 minutes, you know?
Although my question would be, why is a civilian here? But you know what?
Also true. Also a valid question. What are you doing here?
Hey,
I don't know,
sometimes you get teleported to places in Barovia that you don't intend to. It happens.
It does.
I have 2 dimes, but it's weird that it happened more than once.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that weird situation where in Dragon Ball Z, where the blind kid comes into contact with Majin Buu. Sometimes you're just in the weirdest place. You're just going about your life.
All right. That gets you over and across this this river, though. And you are able to pick your way through the forest, back onto the path, and continue around through these ruins on your way over to the goat pen. As you guys emerge, Gawain, still very damp, and his white robe soiled from the muck of the river bottom. The goats cluster over at the edge of the pen, expectantly and excitedly.
Are you going to speak to them before we?
Yes, I was gonna ritually cast Speak with Animals because I have literally 0 spell slots left.
I'm on my way there too.
I have 6 points of lay on hands just in case of fucking emergencies. That's the resources I have.
I have 6 defibrillators. That's what I got for you guys.
So to be clear, there's a 9th level spell, right?
Yes.
So I have a +5 modifier, so I need to roll at least 14s 3 times.
We have guidance.
You can guide yourself, yes.
I know, that is one of the things I'm going to do. All right.
Oh, and guidance can't stack, right?
Correct.
Ah, okay. All right. So if you want a guidance, you go ahead.
You do have one flash of genius left, though, so you could use
Yeah.
that.
I actually. Yeah, I'll use it.
Well,
We'll
we'll
see.
wait to see if we need it first.
Yeah.
If and when the role requires it, absolutely, by all
Yeah,
means.
but you got to remember that I rolled terribly, so you know.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm just gonna use it.
Rude.
not
That's so
that
funny.
I don't have faith in you. It's just distinctly.
Statistically.
Thank you. I have problems with that word.
All right. So, as you guys arrive, the goats crowd over expectantly. Several minutes later, Gawain has completed his speak with animals and begins to bleat at them.
Ah.
With gills.
Yeah, because that's still up.
How long does that last?
24 hours.
24 hours. Oh my gosh.
He's amphibious.
Yeah. I will finish my ritual, and I will approach the whatever they have for like a door, or I will try to open that and then go in.
Yep. There is a gate that you can rip off its hinges easily enough.
Are you all? I'm sorry. I know we didn't want to leave earlier, but we very much had to. It was a matter of life and death for everyone in the valley.
You're back. Good. Thank
Yes,
you for coming
yes.
back.
And we very much plan to turn you back into people right now.
Do you have any more food? I'm hungry.
Yes,
I'm hungry
do.
as well.
I have some food for you now, and then I'll have some food for you once you're back to being people, but we should satiate your appetite now, just in case.
Oh, okay.
I'll produce more vegetables and things like that.
They all dive in and chow down. But yeah, absolutely. Eventually they're settled enough that one can do the dispel magic ritual. So yeah,
Okay.
the first one steps up.
All right, so my first one will be one of my 3rd level spell slots. I will guide myself through this. So it's whatever I roll plus 15 plus a d4. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It is a 14, so even if a guidance, it's not going to be enough.
But with the flash of genius, it could.
Yep.
All right.
If you roll the d4 still, depending on what you roll on that, I mean.
9, 12. So I have a 17 total.
Yeah, flash of genius. Will bump you up over that threshold, and this first goat just sort of like anamorphs back into a person, and is. Oh, thank you, and stumbles around for a little bit, getting his people legs back underneath him. This is Bodon. Next up is Katarina.
Okay, let's try this again. Got to roll better than that. Because
And
now it's
I'm
all
out
on
of-
me.
Yep, because I'm out of flash of genius.
11 plus 5 is 16.
Need
I
a
need-
3 or 4. 50%.
Got a 3.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
This second goat also transforms back into a living, breathing human woman. A little thin, a little bit gaunt for her build, but is similarly just incredibly thankful and is also exhausted, and goes and sits down with Bodon, and they both approach you, Gawain, and the third goat, which you know to be Boris, and they're not quite sure if they should pet him, as they sort of like escort him up for the third and final dispel.
Okay. This will use a 4th level spell slot. Doesn't really make a difference.
Right at this level.
And it'll fail.
Oh,
As the magic,
they're just petting the sheep.
the magic goes off, and Boris goat looks around.
Sorry.
bleeds.
You should try again. I have 3 more tries, guys.
Mhm.
That's right. You do have a couple of shots.
Okay.
15 plus 5 is 20, so success.
Success. As this spell is recast, Boris also begins to transform back into his person self and is speaking the whole time, and his bleats turn into words of exuberance and absolute joy and relief at being a person again. And the 3 of them just sort of like hug each other and fall down to their knees and cry for a minute or two before tearfully and very like unsteadily gripping and thanking all of you for coming back and saving them. But Gawain and Ned most of all, since you were the 2 who really made contact. And really made contact, and the one who actually did it for him. So you guys are special targets of their thankfulness, as they have been restored back to their human form.
While they are getting, I'm going to make sure they have some food after they've transformed, nothing too big or too crazy on their stomachs, but just make sure they're getting food back in their system. And then I'm going to start digging a hole with mold earth. We've got, I can't remember how big Darren Instant Fortress is, 20 feet on a side, 30 feet high. So I will dig a hole to those specifications.
Perfect. Yeah, absolutely easy enough to do. Straight down.
And then I'll just cover it with, so literally it's just a hatch. And I'm going to actually put a bush on that. I don't know, we'll just attach it somehow.
Mm-hmm.
But it'll just look like a bush opens up as we leave.
Give me either a performance or a deception check.
Okay, I will go with performance.
It's got to be hair and makeup roll, right? Performance.
Yeah. Ivor, could I get a hand?
Yes, absolutely.
Is Ivor proficient in performance?
I figured guidance.
Yes. Yeah, just guidance.
That would do it. I was asking the same question.
Yep. Ooh, hell yeah. That's a 31.
31. Absolutely. Oh, excuse me. Yes. Very well disguised. You guys move into an area where there is some natural shrubbery, some natural underbrush, and you are able to disguise it and sort of rustle it up there. Long term, obviously, it wouldn't be as effective as the stuff that you put together would start to die, but for 8 hours, you got this covered. Literally.
Who needs
No pun
tiny hut?
intended.
This is backdoor tiny hut.
Oh boy. All right. So yes, there are several rooms in this instant fortress filled with gold. Literally Scrooge McDuck filled with gold. As you have like 80,000 gold.
No, do we have that much gold?
It's something like that.
We have 18,000.
Really? It's only
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, you only gave us about 20,000 or 21,000 in gold from Strahd's entire stash.
Yeah, when we found
That's
the hidden.
fair.
Yeah,
I thought I was
the
under the
hidden
impression
thing.
it was more than that. You are correct.
Yep.
I will go ahead and just, as I drop down in, I'll start putting that into the puzzle box of holding for right now, and then we'll just dump it in the morning.
Mm.
But yeah, I will try to make sure that everything is set for our guests so they have somewhere to rest for the night, because they need to... I'm going to actually ask them, Bodon, Katerina, Boris, where are you from again? I don't know if you told me.
Well, we are from Vallaki.
Okay.
It was... We just went... It was... There was a fight. There was some issue with some of the refugees from Kresk. Honestly, trivialities over nothing. It was... and Boris is looking very, like, sheepish. And you quickly put together that Boris is the one who had the issue.
Sheepish?
Yeah,
Hey,
you're starting to worry because, like, he was just a goat. Now he's looking at what's going on with him. Boris seems to be the one who had the issue, and the other ones were like, let's walk it off as the story comes out. And they happen to walk too far. Baba Lasaga's creeping hut slithered through the forest, and they got zapped. More or less is how the story goes. They didn't venture terribly far. Unfortunately, since Baba Lasaga's hut is mobile, it came to them. Or was mobile, as the case may be.
Yes. Okay. Yes, we will be, I'm assuming, look at the group. We're returning to Vallaki tomorrow, correct?
I believe so.
I see no problem with traveling that way.
I need to be somewhere not here. So yes.
All right. So as you guys settle down to take a restful evening into overnight, everyone has a good meal. Everyone has a good, perhaps not a home-cooked meal, but it's like a good cold trail rations, solid nutrition at the very least. And you guys are all able to go ahead and long rest.
Yay.
I will long rest. Riss's character sheet. Did I just see a beholder balloon? That's wild.
What do you mean, beholder balloon?
On D&D Beyond, my cursor went over to the game rules drop down, and the image for backgrounds is a hot air balloon, but it's a beholder. It's a hot air beholder.
It is.
It's so good.
Okay. Make sure. Oh, I warp. Remember, you're human, you get inspiration.
Yep. Yeah, I already clicked it. I remember. I did not forgot.
Let's see. Oh, did you make any acid or anything with your alchemy drug that night?
I made acid.
Okay. I'm gonna make some wine for our friends. A very small amount of wine. Just enough to enjoy, not enough to, like, actually get them drunk, because they do not need to be drunk right now.
Yeah, alcohol would probably not be the best for them right now.
But also, they're probably missing some creature comforts, as it were, you know?
Yep. Yeah, alcohol probably isn't the best idea for them, but alcohol is definitely the best idea for them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
It's a double-edged sword.
Those
That's
are my
why we-
favorite kind.
Moderation.
Ah, boy.
Wait,
yes.
can the alchemy jug make wine?
Some of them.
Mine can.
I don't know. Let me see which one yours is.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget Bellatrix.
Already did.
Yes.
Sweet.
Yes, yours can make wine.
I can make wine?
To name one liquid afterwards, you can uncork the jug as utilize action and pour that liquid out up to 2 gallons per minute, maximum amount of liquid. Yes. Once it starts producing liquid, it can produce a different one or more of that one, or more of one that has reached its maximum until the next one. So yeah, you can do the acid and then you can do the wine.
Okay, I'll make one acid, one wine.
You should probably make the wine first. I don't want any of that wine to be tainted with acid.
Fair enough.
Tastes a bit acrid.
Mm.
It's got a bit of a bite.
Is that hydrochloric? Dances on the palate.
It has a nice sensation in the mouth.
Bit too alkaline.
Nice effervescence.
Is it skin flaps I'm digesting in my mouth? Yes. All right, but yes, long rest acquired. You guys all are rested. That was quite an adventuring day, everybody. It was quite worth the resources spent. Well done, everyone.
I had literally nothing left. I had 6 points of lay on hands left. That's it.
Riss was in a similar boat, from what I recall.
I had 2 fifth level spell slots left.
I had everything left.
Echo's just sitting.
This is why your characters die in like one hit in these campaigns. Because I'm like, oh, I can turn up the heat against Sarah's character. It'll be fine. It'll be, oh no! Death saves are for wimps.
Exactly.
But
In the
yes.
meanwhile, Echo is just like in the background, just like, ooh, this is very interesting. This world. And
Interesting
he's
is the way to
just
put it.
like, why are we up so early?
Hey, are we up early?
Yeah, first thing in the morning, as the sky begins to brighten. It
Then
was a
dinner-
long day, so it was an early night.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone wakes up bright and early.
Up
Because
early. This is late for us.
Mm-hmm.
Early? Why is it so dark then?
Because this place sucks.
I'm not understanding.
There's
So when
no
something sucks,
sun.
it's not good. Oh, that's what you meant.
And Ivor will like just grab his shoulder and just go, things over here are grim and dark. I'm sorry for calling you for your help.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
sure wherever you're from, there's probably something called a sun that sits up in a sky somewhere. Well, here, you see those clouds? That's all we
Yes.
get. That's all we ever get. There might be a sun up there somewhere, but it hasn't been seen in a few hundred years.
A few hundred?
By most calculations.
And you brought me here. I'm sorry. It's fine. I will do my best to help you. I'll just keep myself in the background for now. And I guess entertain myself and keep you all safe for the time being.
Oh, it's good to
And-
have someone watching our back.
No. As always, my lady.
So yes, we should be off to Vallaki after. Can Gawain actually Do we have the means to make a fire? Like, can we cook a meal very quickly, or?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, we have
Right.
magic to make a fire.
Yeah.
That's true.
Plus tinderboxes and torches and other thing. And a whole swamp full of wood.
No, wet
if,
wood.
if Caesar chops with his axe, does it instantly ignite?
No, this stuff is wet for sure.
Aw.
It does
it's
dry it
too
out a little
moist.
bit, though.
Yeah, that's a start.
Fire axe. I mean,
Yeah,
Just
it'll
some
dry it
fun.
out.
all right. Gawain will make breakfast for everyone, including Bodan, Boris, and Katerina. It's a 96 on the wild food table.
I hope we roll a 1 sometime.
Most of wine.
No, we already threw up. Please
No,
stop.
it's even better. Overcooked beans make your digestion difficult. The party takes -5 to stealth for the next 12 hours.
Oh,
you
because we keep
Farted
farting.
in opportune times.
Roll on the fart table.
You
Hey, as l-
are you're running out of ingredients, not because you have nothing to make, but you have nothing to make, and you decide you want to try to find something local. Roll a d4.
4.
4. You avoid poisoning the party for a minute. So it is a little bit off the land. It's a little gamey, but it's also a little it has some character. It's a little how you say Berez. In its vibe, its essence. And it is delightful in as much as it can be. In a swamp, in a nightmare dimension.
Well, is everyone full? Everyone good?
I'll survive.
I'm actually impressed, Goy. I'd never experienced like this level of expertise out of grubs and caterpillars.
I like to be very clear. I did not use grubs and caterpillars.
Oh, come on!
Slimy, but satisfying.
Thank you, Lion King. That's what I was going for.
I like the cream-filled ones.
Oh, you
I like to
look
think
a
that
pro.
Ivor says thank you for this, and Gawain's like, that wasn't me. And Ivor just has a handful of bugs.
That's funny.
That was great.
Almost poisons party.
Almost.
He will
Need it
have
for
a
the notes.
complete. He'll have a complete D100 chart eventually.
I mean, what we've been going for 3 years?
How long has it been? Actually, it's been a while.
Been a while.
This is our 100. This is our 125th session.
Yes, it is.
Wow. That's. That makes me happy. You guys are a lot of fun to play with.
Yeah.
All right. But yes.
And you're a
with
good GM.
Thank you.
Most
Aw.
excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Keep going.
You're making me blush.
You flatter me. Do go on. Oh, that's what I was trying to think of a obscure. I saw a video today that asks you to make a reference to some sort of obscure media, and if nobody gets it, you win. That is a very specific comic, Avengers comic, and is the leader talking to his second in command, who apparently used to work for Doctor Doom. There's a whole lore there with the villains, but he's like, "You flatter me, do go on." And I say that all the time, and nobody gets it because it's so niche. Anyway,
It was actually in one of the early Incredible Hulk cartoons.
Oh, really?
Yes.
They must have pulled it from that then. Nice. That's so awesome. But yes, as you guys wrap up your little camp breakfast, and Gawain is definitely judging Ivor of like, what is happening over there? You guys pack up and begin the trek back to Vallaki. We'll drag you out onto the map.
Oh, there's the map.
That's not the map I wanted. We're gonna go to the other map just because I like these distances and stuff better. I have this marked out. All right, so you guys are just headed back to Vallaki. No other stops, no other dalliances. All right. All right. Okay. As you guys begin to trek back upward along these, what are effectively little more than game trails through the forest for this first portion, Ivor, go ahead and roll me a d20.
Me first. Okay. Those must be ladies first. Alright.
I mean, it is. We have no ladies.
I don't know if this is good or not. I roll a nat 1.
Nat 1. No, unfortunately, for random encounters, the higher you roll, you have to roll high for an encounter. So a nat 1 works in your favor, as the early morning is quiet, which is good because the individuals you saved, Bodon, Boris, and Katerina, are a little bit chatty, a little bit chattier than would be perhaps tactically necessary, as you guys are effectively skirting through what is always enemy territory. However, it is open, and for the most part, you have pretty good line of sight to see something coming a while off. So you are able to continue onward safely.
Question.
Yes.
Because I'm rolling at 1, do they engage with Caesar?
I'm sure that they are talking with him here and there, since he does look like a regular person after all. He doesn't look like this hulking android monkey.
Gorilla.
Gorilla, excuse me, gorilla. Let's be very clear what's going on here.
Yeah, I feel like they're just playing with Caesar, and how old are these individuals again?
It's actually that's
Young adults.
20s?
Yeah.
Okay. So they're discovering like, oh, this isn't like a person. This is a okay. And they're getting used to him and stuff like that. So smooth sailing, and we carry on.
All right. Smooth sailing, carry on indeed. Ned, go ahead and roll a d20.
See what I get.
You got this.
12.
12.
Ooh.
Again, quiet. Nothing unexpected leaps out at you. There are the sounds of animals in the brush as you begin to venture closer and closer to the dense forest areas. You also pass by, up off in the west, on the top of a hill, Argynvostholt. You can see just over the crest of it in the distance. It is a good half a mile away, at least, plus elevation. So it's a good ways out there, but it is a large structure in an otherwise empty portion of the land, and it catches your attention.
Do we have line of sight to it?
Yes.
Like
I'm gonna
here?
pull out. I'm curious because we released God, what was his name? From the Order of the Blood Mage HQ, the Revenant that we secured. Was it Sergei?
Yes. No, it was Godfrey.
Sir Godfrey Gwillem. How the fuck did I open it to the exact session page?
That's awesome.
That's wild. Okay, anyways. But yeah, I know that he was returning to them, so I just want to take out my spyglass and see if I can see anything.
Odds or evens?
Evens.
Steven.
That's me. Yes. You pull out your spyglass, and as you give it a pass over, knowing exactly where you're looking, no perception check needed, you actually do see Sir Godfrey standing in an upper... Hold on, let me look at the map. For Argynvostholt. Standing in a lower window, you do see Sir Godfrey, an individual, or perhaps it's too far to tell, but you do see a figure that could be Sir Godfrey, could be one of the other revenants, as those seem to be the individuals in this establishment. But a large, bulky, but humanoid figure standing in a lower window, surveying outward and just looking out over the land. You can't help but assume that he sees you guys all trekking, and you hope it is Sir Godfrey. Or perhaps one of the other ones who isn't... They seem to have been no threat thus far, and not proven to have any ill will toward the general populace. So you hope that it's somebody who is neutral or positively inclined toward you guys.
If I remember correctly, their Vladimir, the dude who swore the oath to break them from the grave, he would want to stop us because his goal is to make Strahd suffer, and therefore he wants the curse to continue.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he is technically an enemy combatant, but we're trying not to face off against them.
What you guys want to do is what the party's goal is entirely your business. But yes, technically he would be opposed to whatever plans you are orchestrating.
Okay. All right. I'll just collapse the spyglass, put it in the utility belt. I think our friend Sir Godfrey was watching out on us from the top of the ramparts.
Huh.
At least I hope it was him.
Why do you think it was him?
It looked like one of them. I just couldn't tell exactly who from this
You
distance.
think all residents look alike? Okay.
I
I'm not
Alright.
replying because there is no winning.
yeah.
Correct. All right, as you guys trudge forward in a moment of frustrated silence, go ahead, Yana, and roll me a d20.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Oh
Roll
no.
a d12, or do you
A
want to roll a
Trask.
I'll roll a d12.
Okay. Remember, the goal is to get a 7 or lower, so
Well-
that I can roll the skeletal rider.
Is 10 what you're aiming for?
No. All right, I rolled a 4, 14. As you guys are pushing forward toward the Luna River crossroads, everyone who has a sense of smell specific proficiency, give me a perception check.
Orion as well.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll roll for Canis.
Of course, Orion. Orion, Canis,
Yana.
Yana,
Yana.
Bellatrix.
Yana.
Not Bellatrix.
Not Bellatrix.
Not Bellatrix.
Not? Why?
Should've
They had to
had
balance
the-
out the more bounder.
Yeah.
Ah. I will say, I'll say Bellatrix, go ahead and make a perception check, but just not, obviously not at advantage.
That is a natural 20 from Orion.
Of course it is. Canis
Oh.
doesn't smell anything.
It's a 10 from Yana, or actually, no, 16 from Yana, and a 17 from Bellatrix.
Very nice. Yana, Bellatrix, Orion, you guys all clock some what can only be described as feral humans in the area as the wind shifts to blow through the crossroads to you. And in a we'll do a narrative description as a number of berserkers jump out. You guys have faced them before. They have ties to the druids as well as the mountain men, but seem to be a separate clan that are just sort of like wild mountain men that live out here and are just the worst kind of bandits.
Worse as in they're bad at their jobs, or worse as in I'd rather run into somebody else because they're dangerous?
Rather run into somebody else because they're dangerous. These guys are like,
The first one
Brutes.
been funnier.
yes, I mean, however, yes, the worst kind of bandits to run into
The best
on
bandits,
the road.
but
yes,
the
the
worst
best.
ones run into.
The best bandits, yes. For them. So we'll go around the horn, and we can start with whomever would like, but just a little narrative snapshot of what it is that you're doing to repel these guys. There's a number of them. There's,
Can I ask you a question?
yes.
Are they actively coming to us aggressively?
Yes.
Do they not know that we're dangerous?
They either don't know or don't care. There's like 8 of them. And haven't really assessed this. They don't really assess this. They haven't really assessed the situation before they left into it. There's also a very good chance they could be high on some sort of psychedelic shrooms right now as part of their berserker rages. It's really unclear. These guys are wild. Who can say when the last time is that they bathed? What have they been eating? I guess it's some sort of trip in mushrooms. So they are just feral men and women rushing at you guys. Likely because they want to eat you and make you their next meal.
Gawain will use probably one of his charges of center of attention to try to focus them on him as the attack commences, just so that everyone else will can start engaging, and picking them off one by one.
And it is very effective. These guys are not hard to grab the attention of, as you radiantly and majestically, Orion sort of rears back like a horse and paws at the air in slow motion for a second.
Can I use my bonus action to activate my cape of billowing, please?
For sure. And it just... and it flaps there in the non-existent wind as you just sort of like present yourself, and they can't take their eyes off you. As they're rushing in at the last minute, they look over and are distracted, opening the door for the rest of the party to have opportunity to strike back. Anyone else have anything specific that they want to do?
So sitting atop Bellatrix, she will hunker down. She will get the nasty growls going. Full fangs bared, both her and I. And I'm not going to shift quite yet, but I will have a few weapons out in hand.
And are you trying to ward them off, or are you going after them?
Trying to ward, but if they continue forward, definitely going after them.
There is one who seems to be more cogent than the rest in your area, Yana, and who does hesitate and takes a step back. The rest of them are unthinking in their bloodlust, and as they rush at you, momentarily distracted by Gawain, you're able to set in and go in on them in a way that just is almost disrespectful. But yes, as you carve them up, Ivor, Ned, anything in particular comes to mind? These guys
I'm
are
enjoying the show.
not hard to deal with.
Ned is just there eating his popcorn.
I would like to reiterate, I have not done a single point of damage.
Yes.
And I will continue to not do damage. Just emotional ones to my friends.
I just turned to Echo, and I was like, would you like to have some more fun now that you have some experience in the land with no sun? That was a good rhyme. Yeah, fuck it. Just shoot him. Come on. Let's go. And just doom, doom. And then echo. Boom.
And with that, these guys drop like flies. They, perhaps one, maybe two, are left standing long enough to retreat. But an ill-advised attack, ill-timed, against the wrong people. They certainly did fuck around, and now they have certainly found out. As they scatter, you guys are able to make it back to Vallaki, crossing through those crossroads and turning across the Lunar River crossing. You are reminded of all of the terrible mold and the terrible, terrible infestation that was on this and the other, the Raven River crossing. As you cross this bridge, and clear it out. And had cleared it out so long ago, now making it traversable once again. However, you guys do arrive safely in Vallaki, and
Yay.
the city is yours. You may go where you wish. You may do what you wish. Bodon, Boris, and Katerina are very grateful for your assistance, your protection, and your companionship through this whole ordeal. And they will always remember you. They thank you greatly and bid you the finest of farewells before headed back to presumably talk to their families and have many more tearful reunions. However, there is much to do on your plate, and the city is perhaps not bustling, as it is relatively quiet, or at least relatively quieter than it used to be, now missing all of its hooligans. But where to go, what to do, and where to interact, you guys will have plenty of opportunity to discuss this when we come back. So let's go ahead and take about a 15-minute break. We'll come back here around the turn of the hour, 9, 10 o'clock, whatever that is, or whatever that is, your local time for those of you watching. About 15 minutes from now, and we will continue this adventure and see what where the party goes from here. Awesome. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. everyone. Welcome back. So, we left off with the party in Vallaki, having handled things, gotten themselves out of a tricky, sticky, swampy situation with some underwater vampires down in Berez, and heading back up the trail up to Vallaki, having brought these 3 goats back to peoplehood. They dealt with some berserkers on the way, ill-advised and ill-timed attack, and left them broken, bloody, and retreating at the Luna River crossroads before making it back to the city, where they bid their new friends goodbye, and have to figure out what the next step is going to be in their journey. The 2 dark powers which escaped the Amber Temple have been dealt with. One with the help of Strahd, having tracked down Casimir and beating him to a pulp before staking him and presenting him to the party for resolution. And the other, hunted by the party, dealt with themselves, and both Urga, Eye of Shadows, and Zudun the Corpse Star dealt with forevermore. Or, at the very least, for the foreseeable future. As these entities have a nasty habit of reconvening, recoalescing, and regenerating, especially if not killed on their home plane. However, they have been permanent for in a scale of your lifetime. Perhaps in distant future memory, these entities may reemerge as a new threat, but it will not be for centuries at the very least, if not destroyed forever. So well done, everyone. 2 of these dark powers have been crushed, destroyed, and taken care of. That leaves only 1 out and about in Barovia, and that is the biggest problem of them all.
Actually, there's 2. There's the obvious Strahd that we have to deal with, but there's also Strosny.
Oh, yes.
We actually do need to take care of that so they don't have to keep chopping his head off every day.
Yes, you do need to deal with him. Fortunately, he did not make it to the Ember Temple. But yes, you are correct. Strosny needs to be dealt with.
As does Lady Walker, although in a less violent way, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes, that's true. We're going to have to worry about Casimir. Less of an issue. So I think it's just the 2.
I think so.
Unless we're forgetting one. No, I think that's everyone. When do y'all want to do that? And number 1, when we get back to Vallaki, when we get back to Vallaki, we should definitely go tell them that.
Oh, that's
I was just gonna say, go tell them just to put a stake. I'm just gonna give them a stake and go stake them in the heart. So that'll stop the process, so they don't have to do this shit every day. They just have to watch the body. Until we can actually deal with it. I just don't know when you all want to do that.
Definitely want to take a bath or some kind of soaking to get rid of the swamp crutch.
Yeah,
I should
agree.
Yeah, I should probably get these cleaned. Looks at his absolutely disgusting garments that are over his plate mail.
Yes.
Hold on. Do I have?
You do
No,
not.
I don't. I don't have it prepared.
Briss looks to you. I can take care of I can get the stains out, but I'm not touching the swamp crotch. And press the digitation.
Okay.
Thank you.
You gave me a beautiful lad. That is the least I can do.
Thank you. We should go check our mail, probably.
Probably.
It is odd to call it our mail. Makes it feel a little bit more like home.
Well,
Well,
for
whether
me,
we
this
like
is
it or
home.
not, I would say, whether we like it or not, this is home.
Home base at the very least.
It's the only home I've ever known, so
Base of operations, if
I'm
nothing
so
else.
sorry for that.
maybe if we win, maybe I'll get to see some other places.
Azula's making this place better in itself, actually.
We just need to figure out once we've dealt with Strahd and all of that. We just need to figure out how to. So whoever can do this magically, whoever can make us not have to breathe in space, that would be very much cool. So that I could show you all the universe the way it's meant to be seen,
Way
which
it's
is
meant to be
up
seen.
close.
That would be cool. I may be a bit occupied after we're done with our Barovian adventures, though.
Ivor just thinks in the back of his head. Up close, in space, stars, light years away from each other. And then he just lets it go. He's not gonna say anything.
I assume by that point we'll have the ability to teleport somehow.
Or at least
So-
perceive each other.
Well, I just meant we wouldn't be like flying through space, more stopping in. Although flying around in space would be very fun. It would just take a very, very, very long time.
Hey, maybe I'll be your Haley's Comet.
Don't think I've ever heard of this comet, but okay.
But yes, as you guys travel through the town, you guys do enter in through the western gate, which does take you through the the refugees from Kresk. There's a lot of activity. And some even appear to be packing and getting ready to presumably getting ready to go somewhere.
Who is this?
wait, you said-
Okay.
The Kresk refugees, who have long been set up in the western wing of the city of Vallaki. Many of them seem to be packing, presumably to get up and leave, and hope, perhaps even go back to Kresk itself. All of this runs through your brain as you pass by. Everyone give me an insight check.
4.
6.
Good work, team.
18.
Strong start, yep.
What was that? 18.
18. Several individuals who you do not know, Ivor and Gawain, give you not withering glances, but side-eye you guys as you pass through. They do not seem favorably disposed to your group, despite everything that's been going on.
Gwen, do you seem like something is a little bit off?
Yeah, I dare I say it, that side eye is bombastic.
Should we approach?
I don't think talking to them is the best idea. I think talking to someone who does like us would be a better idea. Who could probably inform us why so many people are seemingly upset with us.
Danica, maybe?
I was saying maybe one of the refugees we know. I can't remember their names.
Damn, that's why they don't like us, because we don't remember their names.
Yeah.
Too many NPCs.
Name.
Too many NPCs, man.
In another campaign, I've started to really try to lock down my note taking and like organize it in different ways. There's definitely like the day-to-day session notes, but also I have like a page for organization, so I have like a list of NPCs with a quick description, along with the location where we normally encounter them. So like the main town, I have the NPCs or and it feels good, but also it's a lot of work.
Yes, it is.
Yes it is. Okay, they had to be pre-session 64 because that's my other notebook, because that's all I can't find them. So it's got to be pre-session 64. 1 sec. Notebook? I'd be very sad if I lost that notebook.
I'm sure it's around there somewhere.
Found it.
Yes, is that the legal pad?
Yes.
Ah, good boy. There he is.
That's what it started out as, and then this became a like. I started out in this, and I was just like, I don't want to like move my notes until I have to, and then I had to, so then I got a real notebook.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you're moving soon.
Oh, there's that too. Yeah.
Fresk. Come on. I didn't go through here and highlight key terms yet. I was going to do that one of these days. Oh my god, I do remember that. Enlarge, seduce.
That's not that's not an
got
either or spell. That's a both and spell.
Yes. Enlarge and reduce. Seduce.
If Ivor was a bard,
Perhaps enlarge to seduce, even.
Yes.
That's usually how it goes.
Yep.
Or seduce to enlarge, actually, but you know.
Yeah. Okay. Let's maybe.
Enlarge, seduce.
I'll
That
find it
feels
at
like
some
it
point, I
would've been
swear.
It would have been a Heinrich thing.
It
Stupid
was.
coffin. Stupid coffin maker. Horny as heck.
Yep.
He's just too horny for his own good.
That was fun though.
One of the best improv decisions I've ever made.
Sarah played right into it.
Yes, I
Perfectly.
did. Well, I didn't
The
just
guards-
play into it. I started it.
And the guards were not giving him the
Nope.
time of day. They were like, "What is wrong with you, Heinrich?"
It was fun.
This
Okay.
man is known for... Anyway, go ahead.
Kreskov. He's the burgomaster of Kresk. Is he in town?
Yes, he would be.
Okay. I think we
Remind me
should
where
go
you
talk.
left off with him. What do you have written down about him?
Kresk, Burgomaster of Kresk. We rolled a nat 20 insight on children. I don't know what that means.
We never did
yes.
go look for his son.
No, his
Oh,
son had passed away, and that was the
Yeah, he died by wolves. Elia.
Yep.
mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't have a lot in here. One sec. 80 of us. We got information.
No, we were gonna go hunt down the wolves that killed him. That's what we were gonna do.
Ooh, sorry, Meliana. Andreja's mother, I believe. Was she?
Oh yes.
Was she also here?
Yes, she would have also been here.
Okay.
Andreja's Meliana, wife of the one
That one
individual
werewolf.
yes,
Yeah.
over at the
What's his
the
name?
old with the Keepers of the Fang.
Mm-hmm.
Emil.
Emil.
Yes.
Emil Tornescu.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was.
Was it a Tornescu?
Yes.
I think it was.
No, not that.
Tornescu.
No, not that guy. The
Kirill?
guy who's the one who was in the cage with you when you did your taming.
Yes,
Oh.
and with the Keepers of the Fang.
Yeah.
I have
it
it
was
written
Emil,
down.
but I could be wrong.
No, that I think was the guy you guys found in the
The
basement
castle.
of Castle Ravenloft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, Andrej, he was one of the what are they called? One of the werewolf berserkers, like the big boys,
Juggernauts.
the juggernauts. He was a juggernaut.
Caustic.
Bitch.
That's what it was.
Caustic? How do you spell that?
Yes. Kostik. Leonidov. Leonidov.
Leon.
Idov. Leonidov.
Okay. Caustic Leonidov. And just to clarify, we took in Andrej, quote unquote, was Strahd.
Yes.
Have we ever
Because-
found any evidence of Andrej's safety or death?
No. I don't know that you guys have specifically gone out hunting for it.
Because Andreas came down as Raven Boy and was a quick shot, and Ivor was like, "Oh, you're a quick shot! Yay! Yay! Yeah!
Ow.
Fuck you, Shrod." I love you and hate you for that, Stephen.
Yeah.
I thought I had a Robin.
But yeah, we could go talk to Meliana Leonidov, who honestly I feel like we should talk to just to see if we can get any information so we can track it. Actually, do you all have any? Or is anyone adverse to me using the globe to try to find him?
I mean, we could just ask around before using that, right?
Good.
Okay.
Wait, trying to find who?
To find Andrej. To scry on Andrej.
Excuse me.
Just
Okay.
to, just
I just wanted to
so
make
we
sure I
can,
was on the same page.
so we can at least know if he's alive or dead before we go try to talk to his mother, who is going to have questions.
Always questions.
Because I don't think we ever really got to check in with her. We just never had time. And I don't want to, like, just roll up and be like, oh, yeah, by the way, your son was kidnapped by Strahd, and he may or may not be dead. You know?
Just that would be poor form.
Mhm.
A little bit. So, yeah, if we can, I guess, go talk to Danica quickly, and then we could, if we really need to, go talk to Meliana or Kreskov. What was the Burgermaster of Kresk's last name or first name?
Dimitri.
Dimitri.
All eyes.
Dimiti. Okay. Okay. This is the problem when you have a campaign that's been running for this long, and you're trying to find notes from literally, I don't even know how far back. It's session 33, though.
Mm-hmm. That's so long ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very early on. All right.
Well, at least in this notebook, I've gone through and like highlighted and put tabs on it for like all the major shit that's happened in the campaign, so I can quick find it. I have not gotten to do that with the old notes.
All right. So, yes, you guys head to the Blue Water Inn. There are a number of individuals here. It is, boy, 1, 2, 3. It's probably mid-morning as you roll in, and it is Erwin manning the bar today. Trying to take something off of his dear wife's plate, and realistically, probably just making it worse with as much stuff as she has to worry about him doing. He sees you guys enter. Oh, good morning. Good morning. What brings you here? What can we do? How can we help? What do you need? What can I get you?
Here to check our post.
As he clunk, clunk, clunk a couple of mugs onto the bar top and starts filling them up with some ale. All right. Well, let me get this taken care of, and I'll check for you.
Oh, by the way, any chance Danica's around?
Oh, yeah. Let me see if she's here. He pretends he feigns a little bit of a wound, but is happy enough to go and grab his wife after a moment. Fills up a couple of mugs of ale for you guys, and goes and grabs his wife. There's some quiet exchange back and forth a little bit before Danica comes out, and Erwin presumably stays back to handle whatever she was dealing with. Hello. And she eyes the ale suspiciously but doesn't say anything. Yes, let me check and see if you have any mail.
I will plop 3 gold onto the counter.
You are a gentleman and a saint. Thank you.
What's the disposition of the people in the bar? When we
disposition. When you entered, they looked up and recognized you, almost like local celebrities.
So they aren't like having the same side eyes as.
Give me an insight check.
You know I'm not good at these, man. I'm actively looking for this.
You can guide yourself.
Hey, you.
I got an 8. I shall guide myself through it to make it just a 9.
Just the 9. No, they don't seem to be side-eyeing you. These do not appear to be refugees. These are regular Valakians.
Well, I wanted to make a distinction to see if it's specifically the refugees only or just people in general. That's why I was asking.
At this point,
Mhm.
it doesn't appear to be. It appears to be just the refugees. Those are the only people you've experienced with that side eye so far, at the very least. As you're looking around, Danica takes care of the coin that you dropped, as well as producing a letter in Lady Walker's handwriting. A letter that she surreptitiously slips into a cup of tea for Ned, and as you guys open it up, the letter is addressed to you all, Lady Walker's handwriting, and addresses you all. It's a very formal tone and writing setup, so at first glance, at the very least, it does appear to be her. And more or less says things to the effect of, I am unsure what to do to handle this situation with Mr. Von Holtz. We have had a few more meetings, and I am growing increasingly distressed every time he requests to sit down and discuss ongoing plans for the city. Any advice or resolution would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. You suspect if she thinks she had been made, or if she thinks it matters if she had been made, she would have mentioned it. So, either Strahd believes his cover is intact, or he hasn't made a move to try to deal with her for knowing that he's Strahd. And it's an uneasy piece, and the tension in the room builds with every meeting, from what you can gather.
Okay. I'll read that and just like pass it along to the party so they can all read it quietly.
We're in a tavern, and it's like passing a note in like a classroom.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to discuss anything openly.
Yeah.
Hey, Danica. We noticed that the refugees be packing up and they were giving us weird looks. Have you heard anything about this? Like what's going on exactly?
Sort of like hunches down onto the bar and leans into you guys a little bit more. They are heading back to Kresk. Word on the street is that the Burgomaster has been hopeful. Kreskov has been hopeful that you guys have been out and about, being busy with other stuff, and he's hoping that as long as you are busy with other things, they can go back to their lives and pick up where they left off, perhaps with a little extra work to get things cleaned up. Best I can tell, he is saying, or people are saying that he is saying, that it was only because of your involvement that Strahd came and chased them out of their homes in the first place. So, as long as you stay out of the way, he's hopeful that he will let them go back to their homes. They're going to trek the long way around gosh, Lake Baratok, I think it is. Let me go to the big map. Yeah, yes, they're going to trek around Lake Baratok and try to make it back through the forest, back up to back up to town from there. Or they're going to stray very north to try to avoid any sort of lichens and werewolves in the area. He has reached out to a couple of different mercenary organizations to escort them. And as she does that, she makes a very subtle gesture, and you pick up that the Mardikovs moonlight as protectors, using their hybrid forms to keep their identities a secret. So several of the Mardikovs are going to be escorting the town as some sort of mercenary protection to deal with anything that might come up on the road, werewolves included.
No, I suppose as long as they have protection. Granted, if the asshole wants to bother them, he'll do so anyway. But anything else, I'm sure they'll be fine.
I mean, you're right. What he wants to do, he does. I can't. He's left them alone for so long. I would hate to see him wipe them out for no reason. Legend has it that even Berez was for good reason, or perhaps for a reason, if not a good reason. I hate to say it, but I think I wonder if they have a point. Not that you bring issues down on others, but that you are so high profile, and that status shines on others and brings light to, and illuminates them in ways that they may not want.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't disagree. I mean, I'm not going to blame us for what happened.
No, of course.
That would be victim blaming, if anything. But I think our involvement did maybe led Strahd's eyes to them, which hopefully there doesn't anymore. But again, he likes to play with his food. I don't know what he'll do next.
No one's heard anything from him for a while now. No news, I hope, is good news.
Mm-hmm.
No news means time to prepare, at least. Which is good news.
Or it could mean he could be planning something.
Of course he's planning something. Everybody's planning something.
Of course, he's a master strategist. He has been planning something for some time. I think
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Points at you guys and Ivor as well, specifically. I'm so tired of waiting for the other shoe to drop, though.
My
But
apologies.
we soldier forward. We have our lives. We have our breath. We have our health. And that is enough.
For the time being. And with you on our side, I hope that We shall keep it this way, as long as it's joyful, and we don't continue to continue this cycle. Also, can I also have another orange juice?
Of course. Clink.
Thank you
we-
very much.
We did escort 3 individuals back from our last mission. Just so you are aware, if there's any weird going-ons with a couple of individuals who just got back, they're probably having a cycle of readjustment.
Keep my ears open.
I told them to, if they had any issues, if they needed to contact us, that they should probably talk to you.
Good to know. Thank you.
I'm gonna give her 5 gold. I'm like, we put too much on you.
Your support is greatly appreciated. I wear many hats, and I'm happy to help, but I'm also happy to be appreciated.
As you should be.
Erwin! You should appreciate me. I'm kidding. But, yeah. Let me join you on the correct map. Here in Vallaki.
Of Alex.
Oh, excuse me.
Hey,
Oh,
Lex, we killed your friends.
actually, I was about to ask, could we have had Riss cast sending that night to just let them know that it was done?
Yes.
Let who know what was done.
To let them know that we had
The ritual.
intercepted Cole and Bone Snap and
Oh,
conducted
to
the
let
ritual.
the other. Okay, yeah. Rest of
That would have
team.
been that would have been a this morning thing because I think Riss was out of spell slots. But yes.
Oh, they were? Okay.
I recall somebody saying something about only.
Isn't that at the full spell slot?
I think
Sending?
there was a high level.
Third.
I think
Oh.
they had a 6th level left as an emergency.
Okay. In which case, yes, we can use that from the previous day.
I was gonna say, if they were completely out and they didn't have any, then I would rather wait for them to come back to use their resources. A high level resource specifically.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yes, that does also sound right. There might have been an extra slot of other than like you said, an emergency. Absolutely, to have informed Lex, and he more or less responded, "That's good to know. I will rally."
Dench.
The orc, and we'll make our way down. Dench, forgot his name. I've only been traveling with him for every day for a couple of months. Oh, I've got to get these. And then the message cuts out. You suspect the vibe is he's got to like get a circus checked or something.
I'm on my way.
But yes, they rally up and presumably left that morning, or this morning, and are on their way back to Vallaki. We'll be there shortly, before the day is out.
Okay.
Hold on. Do we have any? I can't remember if we have any scrolls of rope trick left.
I think we do.
I think
Scrolls,
maybe
rope
3.
trick 4.
Okay,
Okay.
cool. Unless anyone wants to do anything, more than likely Ned is going to briefly separate from the party and go see if he can purchase some more, and then go somewhere different afterwards.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
just let me know if the rest of the party is doing anything in particular that
Not in
they
particular.
would want Ned for. I mean, okay. So at some point, we can go through that. It doesn't have to be now.
Very nice. All right. Yes, but if there was no other no other specifics that anyone had in mind, yeah, we'll swing over to Ned. As you guys take a minute, Ned steps away for a moment to get to go in and explore and do some investigation and take care of some business.
I do have a question for you, Steven, out of character.
Yes.
I'm forgetting this Shroud's like obsessed. The girl he's obsessed with's name all of a sudden.
Tatiana?
Tatiana.
Mhm.
Her soul hasn't been like, as far as we know, put into anything so far. Correct?
Correct.
Okay, cool. So I'm at the library first.
Okay. Door cracks open as you make it there, and the first person you see is Freak. The young man whom you rescued from the windmill. He's doing some janitorial work, and seems to be organizing behind the desk. And his face lights up when he sees you walk in. Hey, how are you doing?
No, I'm not gonna say I'm doing well, but I guess as well as you can here.
Oh,
How are you?
I'm gonna have to say the same. I'm better than I've been in a very long time. It's been good to have a warm bed, warm meals, and to be out of that place. Oh my.
I can only imagine.
Mm-hmm. And
How-
then I went to the windmill after that. Oh my gosh, it's just been downhill after downhill.
Well, how are you adjusting to all this, the job and everything?
It's a lot. It's hard work, but it feels honest. They feel like they're decent people. They do a lot of I looked over someone's shoulder at one point. It's way beyond my. I couldn't make heads or tails of it. I didn't even realize it was in common. They told me it was diagrams.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. A lot of this stuff goes over my head too. It's kind of nice to just. I guess it's one of the nice benefits of just being born with it. And I will. Let me see. I will briefly cast let's go with Mage Hand, just to emulate my hand as I'm doing it. Don't have to deal with all this studying.
Man, I mean that is the coolest though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, once you get past trying not to kill everybody because you don't know what you're doing.
Maybe not the coolest, but very cool.
That's the one benefit of the studying. You don't just like sporadically make things explode. Or maybe you do. Actually, don't know. Maybe when they're practicing.
I haven't heard anything yet, but I don't know.
How's your sister?
She's doing well. She actually has a head for all this stuff. I don't know if she's gonna try to take some classes or whatnot, but she is a dream come true for her. She loves it. She's eating it up.
Well, that's amazing.
very glad. I still am worried about her. I don't know. She seems a little shallow. Not shallow, but shelled. She's like a shell. There's only she only goes so deep, and then you can watch her. You watch her gaze just sort of blank. She had so much more depth. Even at home, she still had so much more depth. There's a light in her eyes that just isn't there anymore.
No, it's understandable. You two have been through something really traumatic. And
Yeah.
it's important for you guys to be there for each other, but it's also important for when she's ready for her to talk about these things.
It's hard. Because I can't do anything for her. I feel so helpless. I still feel so helpless. Oh, but you came here, I'm sure, not to talk about this with me. Who can I get someone for you? Who do you need?
Right. Is anyone working the desk today?
You said the desk.
Yeah.
Yes. Let me go. I believe it is Alexei. Let me go get him.
As Freak walks away to go get Alexi, I'm just going to sidebar with Nedra really quick. I don't know if we should be completely candid around Alexi. I believe maybe something about him has been compromised. I can go into detail later.
Oh, no worries. I'm just here for some scrolls.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Ooh. Actually, if they have jump.
Also, I didn't realize you went with me. I thought I went alone.
Oh, sorry. I thought we went as a group.
I wasn't sure. Because no one said
I'm
anything, so I assumed I was alone.
I'm
Sorry,
fine
with
with
the other
whatever.
way. I assumed that we were all together.
He is
We
going to
can
break
run
away from you
see
guys
how
after
this
this,
goes.
though.
Okay.
So this part doesn't need to be alone, but he would have liked the next part to be.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean,
yes. Alexei, after just a moment, returns as Freak comes in and heads back to whatever he was doing elsewhere in this main area. Hello. Yes. What can I do for you?
Oh. Hey, Alexi. I was wondering, you guys have any more scrolls of rope trick? I know before we asked you if whenever you get a chance, the people here can make some for us.
Yes. Let me look. And he goes and he checks. He comes back. I only have the one here.
One is perfectly fine. How much do I owe you?
100 gold.
100 gold.
I don't remember out of game if that was the
For,
normal price.
For a second level spell scroll?
Yeah, or normal price that I had been charging you guys as Alexi.
That's about right.
I don't remember.
No.
Okay.
No, yeah, that's about right. For
Cool.
second level.
Yeah, all right. I'll take it off my personal gold. Okay. And I will have a scroll of rope trick. I'm going to use it right now. So I'm not even going to put it in my inventory. Or I'm going to use it where I'm going.
Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say. I buy it, I use it, and you just go into your little dimensional treehouse
Thank
right
you.
away. You just woo.
Yes, I will also inquire to Alexi. Do you have any scrolls that would increase Orion's jump capabilities?
Oh, that seems reasonable enough. Let me. And he turns and heads, but a moment.
Or anything that makes him faster?
Pokes his head back in. How?
Long strider jump. What are you looking for?
What?
Pretty
Yeah, long strider. Yeah.
How
Pretty
many?
much.
What are you hoping
Yes.
How many? Yes.
And he pulls himself back through the doorway. He comes out. I have 3 jumps and 2 long striders.
I will take them.
Yes.
Right, exactly. Jump is what, first?
First, they both are.
They're both first, so that's
Should be 50 gold apiece normally.
150, and we'll call it good.
Oh, okay. Perfect. 150. Okay. Perfect. Thank you. I will take those and put them in with the other scrolls that we have. Yes, sorry. Just in this last battle, it was very a little bit extra would have gone a lot for would have gone very much far.
Oh. Was it here in town?
No, I can't really talk about it. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, cool. Yeah. Very nice. I'm glad to, whatever you're doing, best of luck. Anything else I can do to help or get you or anything?
Not from my end. Bye, guys. And I'm gonna head out.
Yeah, no. I think Gawain's sitting there like contemplating, but ultimately now he's not going to really grab anything else. Nothing else jumps out as like a need right now.
Jumps out.
I actually didn't mean that.
You meant to
All
say
right.
long striders out.
No, nothing else long striders out at me. All right. But yes, go ahead.
And Caesar is following Gawain out. And he's like, Uncle, where are you going? And Ivor is like fixing tables and like chairs. And I was like, oh, okay. Thank you. And then we head out.
Absolutely. All right. So Ned, as you, as a group, heads off to either the inn or Riss's apartment to collect themselves and figure out what's going on. Ned, you head off
To the abbot.
I'm sorry?
To the abbot.
To the abbot. Excellent. All right, so you swing back the way you came to the west, quickly running into the refugee quarter of the city, and very quickly making your way to the abbot's tent, who is the furthest in away from who's one of the furthest in away from the walls and the gate. It is not terribly far from the burgomaster's abode, Kreskov, the Kreskovs, which you would know just from seeing them here and there in your dealings with the abbot. However, the abbot's tent is easy to find, and you arrive quickly. He is not immediately seen. However, Vasilka is doing some doing some laundry. Oh, hello.
Hello. Can you remind me also, like, Vasilka's whole deal? Like, what is
Yes.
she at this point?
Vasilka is a flesh golem who is. There are faint scars, but she is expertly crafted. She looks a spitting image of Irina. Red hair, elegant features, light skin, and a shocking, a flash of green eyes.
That's perfect. Okay, good.
Very uncommon, yes.
So, hi, is the abbot here?
Oh, yes, I will, let him know that you're here.
Thank you so much.
She pokes her head in for a moment, and then after just a few, very quickly returns back outside. He'll be out in a moment for you.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
And
How have you been?
This has been. The abbot tells me that this is good for my experience to see the world like this, and to see what people deal with, to learn what they go through and how they are, how they respond, how they carry themselves, how they their reactions and mindsets. It has been enlightening.
And how do you feel about these revelations then?
Some of them are confusing. I don't quite understand why people are so stubborn and refuse to yield to new ideas when they present themselves. The abbot tells me that I am thinking of this in the correct way, that I am to continue to be open to fresh ideas and open to new perspectives and learning. And yet I wonder why so many other people have stopped, and why they're so set in their ways and that things are the way they are. And I wonder. And yet I don't speak much about it. It is more of a amusing inside my own mind. Is it isn't very ladylike to push and challenge and to hound just because I think something doesn't mean it needs to come out of my mouth. That is what I am told. That's what he's teaching me.
I mean, that isn't untrue. If you don't have something nice to say, generally it's best not to say it. Flashback to all the times Ned yelled at somebody. But but I would say that depending on a situation, remaining quiet just makes things worse. Sometimes people need a little bit of a push. Now, in terms of people not wanting to learn new things, I think some people, not everybody, I think just get tired. They've been around for so many years, and learning things and changing their views is something that's difficult for them to contend with. So perhaps they're
noticed.
not.
Children are good at it. Children are much more open-minded.
Oh, well, children are sponges. It's one of the nice things about them.
Do you think I'm a child?
Chronologically, yes, but the way you speak, the way you act, whatever was used to make you who you are, makes them a little bit different.
She shifts her weight back in her chair ever so slightly as she adjusts, and a faint frown across her mouth, not in frustration perhaps, but more in contemplation. I've noticed that I think like them a lot. Perhaps at first, and I learn how to respond and what to do and what people should and shouldn't think, but sometimes I feel like I'm a child, people treat me like a child, like I don't know any better, and I don't. But I just wondered if you thought I was a child.
I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't say so, but you brought up a good point earlier about being open like they are. And the curiosity is similar too. But no, I don't see you as a child.
Well, that is good. The abbot tells me I need to present myself in the way that I want to be perceived. And I do not wish to be perceived as a child.
Well, then I hope in time people stop treating you as such.
At this point, the abbot emerges. Good afternoon, Nedro. How can I be of service to you?
Hey,
Do you wish to speak inside my dwelling?
I do, yes.
Very well. Please follow me in. And he holds the tent flap open, steps in, and holds it open for you, securing it afterward.
Once we're going to say, okay, I wanted to have a conversation with you, but I certainly don't want prying eyes from I'll look around from wherever. So I have a spell that can help us with that. That'll create a pocket dimension. Would you be open to going in there with me?
Of course.
Right? A few things, and then I'm going to use my free casting of both non-detection and see invisibility just to make sure there's no bullshit.
Okay. See invisibility. Good. Non-detection goes up. Let me make sure, because I remember something worked differently. You hide a target you touch from divination spells. That's right. So basically, it can be a willing creature, or it can be a place or an object no longer than 10 feet in any dimension. Okay, so it can be an object. Or it can be a place, I should say. So, 10-foot area, absolutely. Okay, cool. So it does work the same way that I thought it did. Excellent. But yes, it goes
and
up
then I'll use a solo rope trick as well. Those two were just to prepare to see if anyone around me was like suspect, and to make sure no one else goes in with us once we go in there.
Yes, you two are alone, and no one else. You do not notice anybody else coming up and in with your see invisibility.
How did he make the Silka?
Well, it was a bit of... Not to put too fine a point on it, but a bit of grave robbery and a bit of reanimation. It is my specialty, after all.
How were you able to make her look like so much like Tatiana?
I have met many of her incarnations. Irina was just the last of the most recent. Unfortunately, she did not arrive before she succumbed to the curse of this place, but
And to be
there
clear,
is
sorry, Irina and Tatiana also look identical.
yes. Irina was the most recent incarnation of Tatiana.
Yeah, but they come out looking exactly the same.
Oh,
That's
yes. Yes, they are strikingly similar. There might be a few minor details different here and there, but 95% the same.
okay. I need. Okay. I would actually also ask that, like,
Mhm.
and he would tell me that 90%.
It is she does not emerge, she does not have a regular life. She emerges as a young adult in much the same condition as she always has been. And it is her representation that is the knife in Strahd's gut every time. That is a torture.
Okay. How long does it take to make a golem like Vasilka?
A golem like Vasilka in every way, or how do you mean? How much do you need to be like her?
Well, let's start with appearance.
There's a fair amount of magic that has been infused into that. I've sculpted her specifically, as well as selecting her components very particularly. It took me years, but only because I was being so picky, and only exactly what I needed. You could do this a similar job in a few weeks if you didn't need specific components.
Okay. Now, what if I only needed... This is going to sound crass, perhaps. What if I only needed a skin that looks like her? I don't need the insides, no skeletons, no organs, nothing like that. The face, the hands, pretty much a suit for something to go into.
Shoot. He looks...
Let me just explain what I want. Sorry, I'm being very vague here. If I could provide you with a portrait of Tatiana, the original, and I can provide you with a robotic golem for you to fit a skin that looks exactly like her over it, is that something you can do for me, and how long would it take? I imagine not having any need for any organs, brain, heart, skeleton, would dramatically reduce the time. But I do need it to be a spitting image to fit onto this, I guess, robotic golem.
I can. To remove all but the skin it does present its own set of challenges.
Mm-hmm.
I could likely finish that in a few weeks.
Okay. My general plan is...
Perhaps shorter.
Our party has run into a number of, I guess, robotic golems that our Ivor has been minimally repairing for... Well, it doesn't matter why. But if you were to fully repair one and had it properly functioning, I want to make one of them look as much as much as they can as Tatiana as possible. I feel It would be useful as a distraction. I haven't
Oh,
told the rest of my
it's-
party about this plan because some pretty dark shit, honestly, to be doing. But I wanted to see if it was possible before I even presented it.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It's a matter of skill, and I happen to be quite skilled.
I'm assuming he's looking very proud of himself right there.
Certainly is.
Second, is he looking excited to be working on this?
He is he sits with an air of calm, collected composure. However, he cannot hide his interest in such a project.
And to be clear, we are not putting a soul into this.
No, of course not.
This is simply to create a facsimile, I suppose. Something that can move, and I guess depending on how skilled Ivor is, speak enough to serve as a proper distraction and just another piece on the board that we can play when we need it.
I do like this. This is an excellent move, an excellent ruse.
There is a problem, however. A spell like this lasts an hour. You're telling me it would take you quite a long time to do this. If you were to give it approximately an hour's,
Well, I am only making the external elements.
no organs, just, I guess, skin, hair. Oh, also, do I need to provide either picture Tatiana? I'm aware Irina looked like her, but even by your estimate, it wasn't fully 100%. Do you know what the true Tatiana looked like?
Yes, I've seen her visage. I believe there was a painting of her in the hanging above a fireplace at one point in Castle Ravenloft. I've been there to witness it.
So you don't need anything extra then, from that
No.
perspective.
Of course, no, absolutely not.
Okay.
In hours, I could do a lion's share of it in 40 hours. At the very least, and from there we could reevaluate how it wouldn't be much more.
No, I understand. Doesn't seem... I guess my concern is there's no way for you to do this without someone knowing. I don't have a way of providing you 40 hours of non-detection.
I'm sure that you've noticed that activity going on here in our humble quarter. We are preparing to return to Kresk. I will be quite sequestered in the Abbey once we've settled in.
Well, yes,
However,
but he can look into the Abbey, can he not?
Yeah, of course. This I will not have this level of protection. As he glances around at the spell.
And you don't have the ability to cast a non-detection spell?
I don't believe so. Let me double check.
I always forget if clerics can get this one.
No, I do not. It is not something that is my capabilities.
Hmm. Damn. Here I thought I had something.
Say that out loud.
Well, I'm it's just me and him. You're not here. But I do say that out loud for him to hear.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah, I also do not know if I know of a... If you can find or create some sort of hallowed ground, that may be enough to hide it from his vision. I assume we speak of Strahd.
No, of course.
The Abbey was once a hallowed place. However, it is no longer. It has been too long in this land of desecration. However, there may still be hidden corners of this land that have held out.
Whatever happened to like the church that's here that on the basement? Did we hallow that?
That has been... Yes. You did reconsecrate it.
Mm-hmm.
Which ejected everybody. And oh boy, let me triple check the exact wording. Okay. In the town of Vallaki. Okay. St. Andrew's Church. Okay. Okay. Storage. Okay, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. Bones. Until recently, church was protected from Strahd's depredations by the bones of St. Andrel, which were sealed in a crypt beneath the church's main altar. Now the church is at risk because someone broke into the crypt a few nights ago and stole the bones. Until recently, Father Lucian was the only person who knew. The culprit is Milivoj. But the priests have been reluctant to confront him. Theft of the bones has left the church vulnerable to attack. If the bones are returned to their resting place, St. Andrew's Church once again becomes hallowed ground, as though the building was protected by a hallow spell. So yes, that is exactly what he's referencing.
Is there any way to shift that to somewhere else, or does it have to be there?
This is specifically there at the church.
The only place I know that's hallowed is the church in town.
A look of recognition and, of course, crosses the abbot's face. Of course it is. That will need to be rebuilt. That will need to be rebuilt at once. That is an excellent, and then we can begin our work.
Okay. Of course, that would mean that you would stay here.
Oh, yes, of course. I'm only tangentially interested in returning to the Abbey. This is far more important that I remain here and contribute to this.
I'm gonna be honest, though. I feel like it, at best, will give us just a 1% advantage. There's too much going on, but who knows?
He leans over and puts a hand on a shoulder, a hand on one of your shoulders. Every advantage tips the scales a little more in our favor. We will see victory yet.
I appreciate it.
Victory yet. And he is visibly excited about this plan.
I appreciate that. And I appreciate you as well. You've done so much for us. Very, very glad I got angry at you that one time.
A small smile creeps across his face. I am very glad that our values align, or perhaps not values, but our goals aligned, at the very least.
our goals certainly align, and I am certainly willing to use darker tactics when necessary. To an extent, I will emphasize. Or at least use these darker powers to hurt him, not serve him.
As you voice this to the abbot, your staff open, like the head of it expands a little bit more. More pieces begin to spin, and the light flares of the this arcing sparks, which are still, I believe, unless you want to, you can set them to something else. They are still necrotic from yesterday.
They are.
And this black dark saber spark continues to flicker between elements. The abbot notices and then looks back at you but doesn't say anything.
Do I notice this?
Yes.
Okay.
Something about what you have said seems to have resonated, or the staff seems to be responding to what you have said.
I never know if this is a good or bad thing every time this happens. Well, is there anything you need in order to get all this started? Or what would be the first step? Like, you wanted to rebuild the church, I know, but
Yes.
what else?
Once we have a workspace, we will need to gather materials, and they will require bodies. Bodies that are still undecrepit and with their flesh about them.
This is the part that makes Ned uneasy, so his face is very visibly showing it. Not uneasy and like he's like he doesn't want to do it, but more like he feels like he's doing what he needs to do, but he doesn't like it.
Mm-hmm. Undeterred, the abbot presses on. I am sure that we can find... There are individuals who... People die all the time. And there are many fresh corpses. Finding some that have not been damaged beyond repair will be the... perhaps not tricky part, but will be the trick.
How do you feel about
spaces.
How do you feel about asking individuals or families
for
bodies
after they have a loved one has passed?
Correct.
That's
What we're doing is completely unethical, but I want to at least invite some ethics into this.
Very well. Of course. I would be happy to accompany you.
Okay. So step 1, rebuild the church. Which I imagine takes a long time as well.
It will take some time. We can, at the very least, get a functioning shelter and some sort of privacy established. It won't be a beautiful building like the church was, but it'll be safe from prying eyes at the very least.
Function over form, I'm fine with that. Also, Ned's understanding would be that Lady Walker would be the one to talk to about getting all that done.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. All right, I'll get right on that. I'll speak to Lady Walker about investing into it. And I suppose I'll head back to my friends. And I'll reach my hand out to shake his hand.
He will meet your grip firmly.
I shake
will
it,
be-
still with an uneasy look, but doing it.
There is hope here, Nedro. Do not despair.
We shall see. And then I'll exit the rope trick. And did they say whether they're going to Riss or the Blue Water Inn?
I imagine they would have gone back to Risk's apartment,
Okay, well, I'll head
barring
there.
anything specific that they were doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Side note:
Nope,
was Unit with Vasilka?
Yes.
Yes. And Unit would have been out there with her. Unit would have been as you leave. Unit is approaching with fresh water.
I'll wave at a robot.
It just sort of like tracks you as it walks by, and then
I'm actually going to head to the Blue Water Inn first.
Mm-hmm.
And with Danica there, I'm going to send Lady Walker a note. The first thing I'll write is noted in regards to what she said before. We'll brainstorm. And in another line, it is important that the church in town get rebuilt. Would it be possible for resources to be put in to get that done as soon as possible? Function matters more than form. And then I'll sign it.
I will see that your postage makes it to where it needs to be.
Thank you. And then I'll head back to Rich's apartment.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Any of this something that you are sharing with the group immediately, or holding off for a time?
Not outside of a rope trick.
Understood. Understood. Well played. Touche, I suppose.
I wanted to
Not that
ask
I
that
was-
question before bringing it up to them, basically.
Uh-huh.
Like I wanted to ask if it was possible before even fathoming bringing the idea up to the rest of the group.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Mhm.
Are there any other conversations, any other preparations that you guys would like to make for the rest of the afternoon into the evening and perhaps into the next day?
None for me.
If I have time, like is this like we're going into like a day of downtime, or
You guys have the rest of the day. I don't know what the overall plan is. At this point, you have a couple of different directions that you can move in, and I'm assuming that over the rest of today, you guys would put your brains together and figure out, okay, what's the next item on the docket for us to do, and then we'll see whether that means you guys are taking some time here in Vallaki, or if you're going to move directly at it next morning.
we do have the issue of Captain Strasny to deal with. So we could deal with that, but that would necessitate risks.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So
From a gameplay, from a mechanics and gameplay point of view, we can narrate dealing with Strasny and Lady Walker's dark power. Neither of those fights are going to be notably challenging or particularly unique. And I can't imagine a situation in which you guys don't make it through. So we can, like I said, we can just make it narrative and just sort of describe that it happens. Rolling initiative for those isn't super necessary.
Okay,
But we can
cool.
just say that you spend the time to do that over over whatever period of time is necessary.
Cool. Yeah. Because the only other thing I want to do is, if like Riss was here, was have them start working on another chapter tonight.
Okay.
So
Ooh,
Yeah.
when
yes, that would
maybe
be.
next week we can see if Riss agrees to that, and we can start that.
Sounds good.
And we still have the 4 rope tricks, and as well as I think Ivor can cast it, so
Yep.
we can keep doing it. Where like as soon as they finish reading it, we go in before anybody, whatever.
Oh, also, I'm halfway done with the catapult. With the cannon.
The cannon.
Nice,
Yes.
cool.
Very nice. All right. Well, with that, it sounds like we have general direction. We might do a chapter in the tome next session, and then we will discuss with hopefully the whole group next session what the next plan is, what areas we're going to move into after dealing with Strasny and Lady Wachter.
Also, how
Yeah.
comfortable everybody feels with necromancy.
Oh yeah, that's true too. That is a conversation
Yeah.
to be had.
It's actually necromancy
mean-
light. We're not reviving anybody. It's a
Yeah.
skin.
Honestly, I think everyone's view on necromancy is pretty overwhelmingly positive because revivification and raised dead.
Mhm.
That shit's necromancy, sir.
Yep.
I mean,
This is
If
just arts
anything,
and
this is
crafts.
more robotics. It is more robotics, if anything.
It's
So
true.
it's more of a job for Ivor,
I
we
mean,
just need some good
technically,
synthetic skin.
because it was taking one of the Roombas, and rather than repairing it shittily, repairing it well.
wow.
Within the right-
Shittily?
We've been
On
making it
purpose.
shittily on purpose. That was the whole point.
We wanted it to be barely functional so that
You
the
did a good
construct it
job
summoned.
repairing it
Alright.
shittily.
Yeah, you got it barely functional so that it was
If it
just
was-
enough to count as a creature.
Correct. If it was more, then we'd have more trouble with all these fights. So you
The
did an
only-
amazing job.
The
Mhm.
only reason Ivor would do anything shittily is because I'm working on a different project.
I will always repair to the best of my ability. That is a great
Unless-
character flaw.
Unless we very specifically tell you, please don't. We're gonna fight this thing.
It's like asking the cleaner shrimp and Finding Nemo to stop cleaning.
Shut.
Now,
Listen.
my question is for this is actually for Steven and Richard.
Yeah. Okay.
What would be so he gets the robot functioning, he gets the correct dimensions so he can put a skin over it.
Mm-hmm.
If he wanted to speak, how would a voice box work for this thing?
So Ivor is fluent in golem making, and so there's an element of with Caesar. Caesar has a voice box. Caesar is much more traditional android in terms of how he is built. You could go that route. You might struggle to find parts. The other option would be to use something like it would be to lean a little bit harder into the golem side of things. Golems are more magical than they are mechanical. Or they're more magical than Caesar is. Caesar is much more mechanical. So with the golems, you could do something akin to Magic Mouth and stretch the parameters of that spell. It might be a little bit of a Kenku mimicry mess. It might be difficult to really get a good solid flow. Just using these some basic magic. However, it's absolutely possible. I am open to creative interpretations of existing spells that do replicate voice. Seeing how to make them permanent, seeing how to make it like a replicating magic or not replicating magic item, but sort of like taking advantage of the way that Ivor can make a enspelled item. Where it has charges of these things that it can do a limited version, especially if it's just for a momentary, like, get him to pause. Gosh, what's this image that I'm like to pause?
Hesitation.
Yes, almost like exactly to hesitate, almost like when Vision sees himself in the mirror, and he freezes, just so you get that extra seconds edge. All of these things are very viable, just especially since you have very managed expectations for what you want to do with this.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, so yeah, minor illusion does sound. If you create a sound, its volume can range from a whisper to a scream. It can be your voice, someone else's voice, a lion's roar, a beating of the drums, or any other sound you choose.
Oh, that is
Sure, but it'd be more
dangerous.
like just like a single sound, unless you want to like chain together minor illusions to make sentences. Which
Can we
that's up
can
to
we
the
quick
DM.
brown fox jumped over the lazy dog this?
Phonetic alphabet. I see what you're doing.
See, because my other thought was, if this is going to be part golem, part robot anyway, why not combine both magic and technology to make both sides easier?
My baby boy's soul is already in Caesar, so fuck it.
We do not need a soul for this. In fact,
No.
Ned is
We've
very
been spoiled
anti
for it.
putting a soul in this.
This is something that will probably get destroyed in a vicious rage.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
but he's easier to deal with
but
when he's angry like that. He doesn't focus.
Oh no, I agree
but
with you. I'm just saying we just don't want to put a soul in this because it's gonna probably have a
Mhm.
very violent end.
yes, it is. So, uh, Ned, your original question was, what exactly?
Mostly just wanted to know. Actually, didn't even have a question. I was just mentioning that once we
Okay,
discuss this
so
openly.
when Ivor tries to build this thing, build it like it's like it can operate,
Mhm.
but eventually we're gonna have to kill it, right?
Not necessarily.
So why doesn't Ivor just have a kill switch?
Well, I don't know why we would need one.
Yeah.
Self-destruct button?
I mean, if you want to self-destruct so it hurts Strahd, sure, but for example, if this thing survived for the rest of the world, for the rest of life, I wouldn't care because it doesn't really matter.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need this thing dead. I need this thing to distract Strahd.
Yeah. So Ivor can just have a kill switch.
Sure.
Yeah, not definitely a possibility that you can add in.
Does anyone have any other solutions?
I
Or
think when we discuss it in character, we could.
Yeah, because we're not gonna have this talk until we're up in a rope
As
track.
of right now, the
Yep.
only two people who know about this plan are Ned and the Abbot. So
Yep.
Fair.
All right. Well, on that note, we will pick back up this evening next time to discuss decoding a chapter in the tome, as well as figuring out what the finer details of this plan in character, and hopefully with a risk.
Sounds
Awesome.
good.
Well, on that note, we will draw this session up into a close. That was cool. I like
That was fun.
bro.
yeah.
That was a great. This is I'm very excited about this idea. This is a very cool idea. I'm a big fan of it. This is so cool, Ned. I'm loving it.
Ned,
Remember, I
that
think
that
like
was a
2
very
sessions ago,
good. That was a
I think-
very good discussion.
Remember 2 sessions ago when I asked you if the robots are human shaped? It was because of that.
Oh gosh. Okay. Very
and you
nice.
were like, and like you were trying to answer something. You're like, no. I'm asking this very specifically. It was just because I wanted to plan for this.
Very nice. Okay. Absolutely. This is really cool. This is gonna be exciting. All right. you guys, we will pick back up there next week. And yeah, that's awesome. So thank you to everyone. As always, thank you everyone for playing. You guys make this game so much better than I could ever imagine it. And I say that every week, and I mean it every week. And I don't want it to go get taken for granted. I put a lot of time in here, and you guys make into the world, and you guys make the world a beautiful living place. So thank you very much. And I also appreciate you taking the time, as I say all the time. And I also thank everyone who joined us, whether live or on the VODs, for taking the time to come join us and explore the story with us. It, as I said in the very, very beginning, means a lot to me personally. And I'm sure that I speak for everyone here that we are very grateful for you spending some time and listening to the stories that we create here together. If you are looking to join us live from the VODs, once again, we stream just about every Tuesday, almost every Tuesday, with some exceptions here and there, around 8-ish p.m. Eastern or 5 Pacific, or whatever time that is, your local time zone. So come join us live if you can, but if you can't and it's just not in your schedule, that's totally okay too. But for now, thank you very much for joining us, and always remember you are the legend at the end of the Dragon's Tale. Good night, everybody.
Happy holidays.